No.
Okay, we're back with Ron for another question. Ron, do you have a thought on when we leave our physical bodies, what dimension will we be in?
It's an excellent question, and but how to answer that is difficult because every individual is different. A bad guy's going to have a different um, experience post dying or whatever you want to call it. Most of us are drawn into our when they pass away, they stay until their body is taken care of, and they're kind of around and with their people, with their families, and so forth. And there is a there's a light, a tunnel of light, and there is a an offer for you to go through that tunnel of light. And we think to ourselves, well, the tunnel of light, that's going to be a good thing. But if we turn around, we see the universe, and that's where we want to go. The tunnel takes us back into the I'm going to the karmic cycle of birth and rebirth. Now, we go to a loving place when we finish here. Let's go to the turn our backs on the light and go to the heavens, where we can have a review of our life experience to see who we hurt and how other people hurt us, and see how those experiences kind of fit together. And then we get an opportunity to come back if that's what we want to do, and we arrange through which parents we want to have. All of those kinds of things are available to us. So it's difficult to say which dimension you're going to be in. How far along in the progression state of ascension have you gone through? Are you preparing for the ascension? The ascension into the higher realms is as a, will come to you on an individual basis as a result of what you create there. I'm going to create a fifth dimension, and these are the things that I want. And, people ask me, "Well, what are you going to eat?" No, I don't know what you're going to eat. Uh, when you go to a restaurant, I don't know what you're going to order. There's things available, and or there's you don't have to eat. It's a choice that you get to make. And we don't understand that we always have choices. And that's what gives us the different parts of our lives. And so we respond to the promptings of the Spirit. We're being, our inner guidance is through our soul and over, over soul or the higher self, whatever you want to call it. And that's how we have different activities in our life as we go through. Now, if you're still on the karmic wheel of birth and rebirth, then you're going to reincarnate back into another body. Um, then it's if you learn how to get into the fifth dimension and ascend, you don't die. You just don't die. Death was brought to us by the cabal. The whole um, matrix is all created by the cabal to control us. And so when we start declaring ourselves as uh, divine human beings and we're not going to participate with them, then they have to honor that. They have to honor that because that's our choice. And as long as we're clear on the choice that we make and declare those ideas to yourself as much as anybody, because your essence is being directed by your soul, and then all of your information is collected for you or with you and is for you. um, we have things that happen to us in our life and we say, well, this happened to me. Well, it happened for you, not to you. It happened for you so that you could have an experience in third dimension, which is there's no other dimension like the third dimension. First dimension is one dot. Two dimension is two dots with a line between them, and third dimension gives you all the different angles and squares and all those kinds of things. So we need to understand that the third dimension is the lowest rung that can support life. And in this third dimension, we've created it so that we can have some experiences that we couldn't have as spirit beings. Period. That's just the way it is. You got to have a body to feel certain things. And if you don't have a body, then there's no feeling vehicle for you. You know, we're saying I'm supposing that you don't have the pure light and all that sort of stuff. You do have the pure light. It's pure ecstasy. It's pure joy. It's pure love. That's who we are. And we step out of that and come into third dimension and have experiences here that we couldn't have over there. And so it's the experience in third dimension gives us a chance to see what we are not so that we can appreciate who we are. That's what this playground of third dimension is for. So this earth, which dimension we go to? Which dimension you're supposed to? Which one do you want? It's always a choice. And you get to choose which one you'd like. I'm just saying now, the light, that tunnel of light is created by the dark side to keep you back into the karmic wheel of death and rebirth. If you want to get away from it, then don't go to the light, but go to the heavens, the universe. How do I know that is true? I just sense it. I don't know what it's going to be like until I'm there, and then I'll report back if you'd like. But I'm not going to die. I'm going through things that will make it so that I live my 100 or 1,000 years, whatever I want to do.
Okay, that's great. What a wonderful answer. Really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. And we will be back with the next question.
Sounds good. Thank you, Trina.